Hello, good morning. How are you today? My name is Jennifer Mejia. I am 21 years old. My favorite color is purple. My favorite animal is butterfly. I have two little brothers. Their names are Mateo and Alexander. I live in Ciudad Delgado. My hobbies are read books and listen to music. Well, this is a little bit about me. I will explain four topics today. The first is about frequency adverbs applying to routine and daily activities. But what express frequency adverbs? Express how often we do an activity. We can find frequency adverbs between subject and verb. The most common frequency adverbs are always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, hardly ever, and never. Some examples are I always did my bed after I get up. My mother usually cooks the dinner. I often watch a movie with my family. I sometimes cook garlic bread on Tuesdays. My brother rarely wash the dishes on Thursdays. I hardly ever forget my headphones and I never forget my phone. We can use expression like once a week, twice a week, and three times, four times for to express routine. Example, I brush my teeth three times a day. The next topic is about my house. For this topic, we use the affirmative and negative form of there is and there are. There is used to singular nouns. Examples: there is a pencil on my desk. There is a pilot on my bed. There is a garden in my house. There is a window in my bedroom. For the there are is expressed to plural nouns. Examples: there are 8 windows in my house. There are 3 bedrooms in my house. There are 5 trees in my garden. And for the negative form of this sentence is to add, not after verb to be, or contracted for, isn't and aren't. Example: there isn't a garage in my house. There isn't a chair on the table. There aren't 2 windows in my bedroom. There aren't 5 bedrooms in my house. The next topic is past events and my last vacation. For this topic, we use the past of the verbs. But what happened the past of the verbs? Past of verb classified into groups: irregular and regular verbs. For the regular verbs, we usually add ed or only d at the end of the verb. Examples: dance in past is danced. Play in past is played. For the irregular verbs, often change the of the verb. Example: go in past is went. The verb to be in past is was and were. The grammar for affirmative sentence in past is subject plus verb in past plus complement. Examples: I did my homework. My mother went to the supermarket. My brother got a 10 in his math exam. For the negative sentence, the syntax is subject plus did not or didn't is contract for plus verb in the base for plus complement. Examples: my brother didn't call me. My mom didn't go to the supermarket. I didn't forget my script. For the interrogative form in past is did plus subject plus verb in the base form plus complement plus interrogative symbol. Examples: did you cook the dinner? Or if you can, use at the beginning words like when, why, where. Examples: why she was sad. Why she was sad. Another example is, did they win the soccer game? If you can express more specific time in the past, you can use expression like yesterday, last week, last month, last year, or 3 days ago, 3 months ago, or 4 years ago. Example: I went to the supermarket yesterday. Another example: I went to the beach in my last vacation. Another example is, I visited Guatemala 4 years ago. The next topic is my future plans and my opinions. For express opinions, we use superlative and comparative adjectives. Comparative adjectives express difference between two objects. The syntax is subject or object plus verb plus comparative adjective plus than plus complement or subject. If you can for comparative adjective, we add er at the end of the adjective. Example: tall in comparative is taller, big in comparative is bigger. Examples with sentence: my dog is smaller than Joanna's dog. My brother is younger than me. My mother is older than me. For the superlative adjective, express upper or lower extreme of quality. For the superlative adjective, we add est at the end of the adjective. Examples: fast in superlative is the fastest. Slow, the slowest. Examples: the blue whale is the biggest animal in the world. Joanna is the tallest in my family. But some adjectives are irregular, like good, bad, and less. For this adjective, good in comparative is better, in superlative is best. For bad in comparative is worse, in superlative is worst. Little. In comparative is less, in superlative is least. Another important thing about comparative and superlative adjective is an adjective with 3 or more syllables we use before the adjective more for comparative and much for superlative. An adjective like expensive, beautiful, important, and others. Examples: in my opinion, the butterfly is more beautiful than the parrot. Another example is, my phone is more expensive than TV. Well, when you express future or we want to speak about future, we can use will or going to. The difference is will express a possibility and promise, and going to use to make a plans or decisions. Example: I think The sun will rise tomorrow. This is a possibility. If I can say, I am going to visit my grandma this Saturday, is a plan for this weekend. This is all for me. Thanks for your attention.